Guys, I remember the old song, and I say old in, I guess, a general sense, because it's not necessarily old to some people, but certainly old to me in the sense that it's probably 2000s, maybe 90s, maybe the 90s. But the song says, God will make a way where there seems to be no way. He works in ways we cannot see. He will make a way for me. He will be my guide, hold me closely to his side. See, when I think of those lyrics, I think, my goodness, God will make a way. Somehow he'll make a way. For his purposes and what he wants done, he'll figure out a way to help us get there. You see, there's an old saying, and it says this. It says, when God closes a door, he opens a window. All right? And you're like, wait a second, but a door is so much easier to walk through. That's right. That's right. So much easier to work through, and to walk through. But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Sometimes he needs us to go through the window. Sometimes it's a little more difficult to get where it is that he wants us to go. You know, there's always going to be obstacles. If God has a plan, then it's always going to be tough to see that plan come to fruition. Do you hear what I'm telling you? It's always going to be aggravating to see that plan come to fruition, because the enemy is going to be fighting against it. All right? But God is going to make a way. If it's his will, he's going to make a way. There's just all there is to it. And if you continue and persevere, that's the hardest part for us, to persevere in the midst of working with human beings and all those things like that. That's the toughest part. And sometimes the door will close and we'll be like, whoa, wait a second. But he actually didn't want us going through there and going to that particular piece. What he wanted was you over here at the window. Climb through that window. It's a little tougher. Trying to fit through there, trying to maneuver through there, maybe even fall in on the other side. But the truth is, you'd rather be in his will. I'd rather be in his will and walking through all kinds of craziness than out of his will and everything seemed just fine. When God closes a door, he opens a window. I mean, he's going to give you a way. God will make a way where there seems to be no way. He works in ways we cannot see. He will make a way for me. If God has given you vision or given you an idea for ministry or given you an idea where you can serve in your local church, then go for it. Go for it. But understand now, the door may be closed for good reason, but it'll open a window. When he opens a window, you may end up somewhere you never thought you could be, serving in a capacity you never thought you were called to, and enjoying it more than you ever thought you could. Good or bad, he's going to open that window, meaning it could be tough, meaning it could be exhausting, all of those things, but it's exactly where he wants you. Isn't that where you want to be? Isn't that where you want to be? In the will of God? Sure it is. Sure it is. Even if it's tough, I want to be in the will of God. And so, friends, do this. Take your time. If the door is closing, don't try to just shove it open. If the door is closing, look at the window and go through the window to where God actually wants you to be. And that may be one of the best things that's ever happened to you. Where does God have you? Where does he want you to serve? What does he want you doing? Follow the lead. He'll lead you in the right path. He'll show you exactly where you need to be, what you need to be doing. Sometimes that door closes and the window is open. Climb through that window. See what he has for you. Love you guys.